Pulls the Punch. I'm here with my co-host,
Sibu.
Jerry.
and we're here for a big topic.
Let's go.
Lomachenko, aka the scientist.
Magician.
And the side.
Yeah. Versus Teofimo Lopez this weekend. It's for all the marbles.
Yep.
I just want to know who you guys think is going to win. I'm actually going to start with Jerry this time.
Yep.
So,
You know what? Massive fight.
huge.
Massive fight. I'm just gonna go straight into it. I think Lomachenko wins,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna take you through why I think he wins.
Mhm.
Double gold Olympic champion. 397 amateur fights, won 396, only lost one, and he avenges that loss many times. He fought for his first world title in his second fight. He lost, but in his third fight, he then fought and won.
Yep.
So, come on, I mean, in your third fight, like majority of people wouldn't be able to do that, even in their 10th fight.
Exactly.
So that's the first thing. And just go straight to the point really. Loma he's everything you want in a boxer. He's got excellent footwork. When you move in, he moves out. When you move out, he moves in.
Mhm.
He's able to feint. He's able to hit. He's able to hit and punch in bunches. So he doesn't throw ones and twos.
Punches and bunches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he throws
Yeah.
3s and 4s. And what he does is he has a system where he's punching, but he's not punching to hurt you. So it's tapping your face, but he's blinding you at the same time.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
before you know, he's at your side, either your right or your left, and he's hitting you with jabs, uppercuts. And I think the main thing about Lomachenko is he takes your heart away.
Yeah.
And I think everyone who knows about Loma knows that he made 4 of his opponents quit.
Yeah.
And out of those 4, 3 of them were world champions. They're
So
quitting.
It's not a joke. It's not
Like
a joke.
they're actually quitting.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
It's-
What,
yeah.
how does Loma win?
Do you know what? I think it's either going to be a late stoppage or I
Right.
think he will win on points. And remember, that's not to say Teofimo Lopez is not a good fighter. He's
No,
a
he's
great
no joke,
fighter.
he's no joke.
But Lomachenko, for me, and I've said it to you many times, is the greatest fighter I've ever seen in my eyes.
Wow.
So I'm not talking
Yeah.
about past fighters. I'm talking about fighters that I've watched. He's the
Right now.
greatest
Okay.
fighter I have ever seen. And I think I may never ever see anything like it.
Wow.
But anyway, that's me.
Big statement.
Trey?
Sibu, talk to me, man.
Oh, me first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Talk to me.
cool. Listen, first of all, I respect
What are you
Loma.
thinking?
No,
What are you
no,
thinking?
it's but it is something to think about. I think it's a
Yeah.
brilliant fight, a brilliant matchup.
Yeah.
And we're getting a lot of good matchups in Corona. This is one of them. First of all, I wanted to respect Loma. What he's done, all of the points you've said, I'm not
Yeah.
going to go over them.
Yep.
But everything he's done, excellent fighter. But I think there comes a point in a fighter's career, especially when they come up from the lower weights, where you can bite off more than you can chew.
Yeah.
Loma is a small man. He's come up from a lot of weights, right? And he's fighting Teofimo Lopez, who is a very heavy-handed puncher.
Big punch, yeah.
He's knocked out a lot of people. He's got an excellent amateur pedigree as well.
But who has he fought?
But he's got an excellent amateur pedigree. He's knocked out, I think, 12 of his last 15, and he's had 15 fights. He's a younger fighter and a fresher fighter. Loma, brilliant fighter, but in all of his statistics at Olympic level, you can't forget that a lot of these Eastern European fighters, they fight a lot later. Loma's not a young man.
No, it's not. Yeah.
He's not a young man. I've got a big thing with age in boxing. I think against Campbell, he didn't look as great. He didn't look as magical as he
You need
looked
to remember,
previous.
Campbell's 5'10". Campbell boxes on the outside.
Absolutely.
So you need to remember that as well. That's
I
a big
appreciate
thing.
that.
Yeah.
That's one perspective, but my perspective was he lost a bit of his magic, and I think against someone like Lopez, who's going to really take it to him, and Lopez punches hard. So 12 knockouts in 15 fights, that's not a joke.
But he's punching what you
Coney
can hear.
as well. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I think at Loma's age, I think maybe this is the fight where, he's at his crossroads. Brilliant fighter, brilliant career, despite it being quite short. But for me, if you're asking Sibu, I think Lopez wins, knockout.
What round?
Is that
Early, late?
Early.
Oh, you're doing that to me.
Yeah, we need to know, man.
Yeah, fam.
I just think he's a heavier puncher, so I think it'll be late, obviously. I've got to respect Loma. I think, gun to my head, I'd say 9th round.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man, your
First of all, I feel like what Sibu said was very disrespectful. I said that. I got Lomachenko winning,
Yeah.
the magician, the
Yeah.
scientist.
Yeah, all of that.
I just feel like he's got everything. Like, I respect what Lopez has done.
Yeah.
15 fights.
Yeah.
14 of those fights against cab drivers.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
The Comey win was good.
Yeah, but Comey, that's a massive win.
It's a great win.
Comey, yeah.
But I just feel like Lomachenko, he's not going to stand in the way of those punches.
Yeah.
He's been doing this since amateur days.
But then that's my point as well. Do you not think there comes a time where someone's a bit too old? And he's apparently got a lot of injuries as well.
Yeah, okay.
Have you heard that?
Yeah.
But you're saying there's a time where a fighter becomes too old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me fights where you see them fading, and you can't say Luke Campbell because Campbell is 5'10".
Yeah.
He punches on the outside. He's actually an Olympian as well, and he's got good pedigree.
I get that, but Campbell's 31 and Campbell hasn't set the world alight. So Campbell shouldn't really be that big of a test. On top of that, Lopez, and remember I've used weight as a factor, right?
Yeah.
Loma is small for the weight.
Yeah.
Linares put him down, right? Yeah?
Yeah, but it was yes, that's true.
Okay, Linares put him down.
But
What's my guy? What
happened?
What happened after? Okay.
Yeah.
But if Linares puts you
And
down,
he put him down to the body.
so what's Lopez gonna do when he catches you on the chin? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So I just think this is, as I say, I think he might have bitten off a bit more than he could chew.
For me, I feel like this is the most focus I've seen Loma.
Yeah. You see
Remember,
the
Lopez
eyes?
has been
You
talking
need to
crazy.
remember, you need to remember,
Yeah.
Lopez has been talking a lot.
He's been
smack.
talking crazy.
He's been talking a lot.
And
And
he believes in himself. I believe
that's
in
true.
himself. I
What-
believe in
Do you
him.
think he really believes himself? Do you?
You got a big.
Because I watched the press conference and he wasn't even looking at Loma's eyes. Loma was just focused, like, you know what? When I get in there, watch.
Yeah, watch. Yeah. No, I get that. You got to big yourself up, but I just think when the young, what do they call it? The young lion against like the older seasoned vet. And I think that's where it is. I think this might be AJ Klitschko all again, man. I think that might be where it is.
But you know what? I wouldn't say that. But anyway, what I'm thinking is Loma. I think Loma's going to win, but I think Lopez has a chance. And I'll tell you how I think how I think Lopez can win. Lopez will not ever outbox Lomachenko.
No.
I've seen Lomachenko fight on numerous occasions.
Yeah.
When you move in, he moves out.
Yeah.
When you move out, he moves in.
Yeah.
But there's one thing which I think Lopez can implement.
Okay.
So I just told you. So when Loma moves in, when an opponent moves in, Loma move out.
Yeah.
So if that opponent's able to feint and then Loma still makes that move in and he hits them with the counter, that's where you get the chance. Because if Lopez feints and Loma goes in and he hits him with the right hand, I think it'll be nice out. But that's the only way he wins. And whoever's going to beat Lomachenko needs to be someone, a compact fighter, who's very good on the inside. And I think the only person I think that can do that is Tank Davis.
Oh, Tank.
So yeah, I don't think Lopez. I don't think Teofimo Lopez will win.
I think that's a conversation for another time.
day. Yeah.
But I think we can all agree that Loma's not going to lose on points. Should we all agree that?
Yeah, I don't see.
Loma's not going to lose on points
no,
unless he gets knocked down multiple times, which I
don't
can't
see
see.
how.
No way.
But I think it's a bit telling that he got knocked down by a body shot.
But Linares is a very good fighter. I don't think
Linares
give
is a
Linares
brilliant
enough props.
Linares is a good fighter, and I think this is where me and you disagree a lot. That I'm an age guy. Linares is an older man, so if he's putting you down in the ribs, what's the young ball, the young hungry ball going to do?
Does Garcia and Devin Haney beat Loma now? Because they're young balls and he's old man.
I think that's a bit too young.
Okay.
I think that's a bit too young. I think for me, the Comey win really showed me that this guy's young, but he's got a seasoning.
Yeah.
But just to wrap it up, so we all agree, so we disagree who wins, but we do agree that there's a possibility of both fighters winning because they're both brilliant fighters. And if Loma wins, it's likely to be by points. And if Teofimo Lopez wins, it's likely to be
by knockout.
By knockout.
Yeah,
okay.
knockout.
So we agree on that.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's a wrap up.
Yeah. And I will say, I think it's going to be fight of the year. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. Don't be
I feel.
surprised if Loma makes Lopez look silly and outboxes him
Absolute possibility.
for 12 rounds.
And that's why I think, as Chris said, I think that's why it's such a brilliant fight.
Yeah.
Anything could
We
happen.
don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Lopez could knock him out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Loma could just make him look silly, like you say.
That's it.
Anything can happen. That's the beauty of the fight. I think we've been really blessed with this fight, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I can't wait, man. Honestly, I'm gassed, but yeah.
Am I wrapping it up?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that I think that's a good topic, and we are all looking forward to the fight. And I suppose we'll get feedback following the fight.
Yeah.
But for now, let's pause the punch. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.